Hello my friends, this is Jeannie. Welcome back. In this video I am going to continue to work on my junky project. Hopefully you watched the last video where I shared with you all of the junk that I have been accumulating with the intention of making something or some things with them. In that video I shared that I thought I would use this box. This is a box that was used to ship some makeup products to me. I thought I would use this box to make a journal, and I'm going to do just that. I'm going to work on the cover today. The dimensions for this particular cover, when all is said and done, is going to be 6 by 8 with a 2.5 inch spine. It's actually just a tad bit more than 2.5 inches, but close enough. And what I love about this is that it's pretty much the front, the back, and the spine already done. It's just a matter of reinforcing it. So I'm going to reinforce it, and then I'm going to use some of the items from the pile I shared with you. I have that really pretty pink tissue paper that I believe came, maybe it did, with the products in this box. I also have an old LL Bean catalog. I love the colors in the catalog, so I thought maybe I could do some collaging on the cover with that. I'm not sure. And then I have this really pretty wrapping paper. I received some Happy Mail in, and some of the corrugated pieces of cardboard as well. So I don't really have a plan. I kind of have a vague idea of what I would like to try for this cover. And the best thing about this is if I don't like the way it looks at the end, then I can just scrap it because it's junk. So no pressure there, right? So I'm going to start by reinforcing the cover. I'm going to just reinforce the inside. I'm not going to do a wrap. I usually do a wrap of the Tyvek, but I am just going to reinforce the inside. So I have a piece of Tyvek here that's about 3.5 inches by 8, so it should fit the spine with about a 1/2 inch or so on either side. So I use some double-sided tape for my Tyvek. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm also going to use my fabric tack, and let's see what happens. So I hope everyone is doing well. It's a 3-day weekend, although today is Sunday night. It's after 11 p.m. I didn't get into my craft room until late today for a lot of reasons. But I'm here now, and I hope to get some things done. At least the cover. I would like to get the cover done today. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's see, find a bone folder. I hope this angle of the camera is working out. I usually have the camera angled down from above, but decided to try this angle. I used to, when I first started YouTube, do videos from this angle, and then I switched to the overhead. So thought I would revisit this angle again and see how I feel about it. You do get to see more of my messy desk with this angle. Oh my gosh. You can see what's going on this side of my desk. Messy. Messy, messy. It's actually better today than it's been in a long time. Okay, so that's reinforced. That's what the inside cover looks like. Now to decide what to do. I do like the purple, but the question is, do I want to keep the purple or do I just collage the entire book? I could do that. I could also cover it. I have the raw edges on the book here, right there. I would like to cover that a little bit. Could kind of do something like that. But the question is, I don't know what the glue is going to do to this paper. So why don't we just go with what I wanted to do, or what I at least had in mind, and just use, let's just collage it, right? I'm just going to pull some sheets out from this magazine. Try to avoid try to avoid writing and just get the pattern. We'll try to avoid text. Let's find some other pages in here. Just going to use different colors, different patterns. See how that goes. I don't think I want pieces quite this big, so let's break this down. What else we can find in here. I love just kind of like that. Boy, I do hope this turns out all right. Seems like a lot of effort, right? The fun part is ripping the paper. Let's see how it turns out. See what else we can find in here. We're going to need more than that. Oh, this is nice. Can use this page for sure. No, I haven't been spending a lot of time in the craft room. And I think I said this in my last video. I'm not really sad about it. Just been keeping myself busy with other things. I will tell you something kind of funny. It's not really funny, but more a reflection of me and what's been keeping me busy. Not too long ago, I purchased a Switch, like a Nintendo Switch, the actual video game system. And I purchased it for only one reason, really one game. Animal Crossing. Yeah, I absolutely love that game, and so I decided to buy myself the Switch, and I have been enjoying that game so much. It is just such a fun little mindless thing to do. It's essentially you get this island, and you are the almost like resident director of the island, and you just get to develop the whole island, and you get to plan communities, and it's just mindless fun. And I have been working like really hard on creating a pretty little paradise on my island for all my villagers and visitors to enjoy. Isn't that crazy? I'm like almost 50 years old, and I am playing a game, but it's so much fun. And sometimes when I just don't want to come down into my craft room, I just pick up my Switch and work on my island. I work on it pretty religiously almost every day. So that's kind of like where my head is. So yeah. Is that crazy? I don't know. Okay, so let's see. We have, let's get our glue stick. Where is my big glue stick? Here it is. We will use my Scotch glue stick and see what happens. I'm committed now, right? Now I'm committed because I put glue. And I don't mind overhang too much. You can always trim it. I'm going to try to do this with no rhyme or reason. Just stick it down. have some fun. See what happens. Like I said, no real pressure, right? Because if it doesn't look good, then to the trash it goes. I think maybe what I want to do is maybe once it's done, go over it with some matte medium. Just to seal it. What do we think? Boy, oh boy, I hope this turns out all right. Let's see. Try not to think about it, right? Because when you start thinking about it, then you overthink it. And when you overthink it, you just freeze up and you lock up and you get frustrated and you don't want to do it anymore. We need a piece for there. How about this one? This might... All right, kind of like that. Here's the cover, or a cover. I think let's, like I said, let's continue and do the whole cover, but I'm definitely going to need more. Let's see. Ooh. This is a good page. Look at that. Nice colors there. Ooh. All you hear is ooh. There's another page. Nice, kind of like green color shirt there. We can use that. Alright, so let's glue down some of what we have here. This is the first time I'm doing a cover like this, so let's see how it works out, if it works out. I think though, when I try to fold the cover close, it will likely crack. I would think. I would expect for it to crack. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We will find out together. Right? We will find out together. I like this Scotch glue stick a lot. That's why I'm using it. I have faith that it will hold. That, and I think the sealant will be perfect. Now for the inside of the book, the question becomes, what do I use for signatures? I do have, and I did not show this in the last video, but I do have a bag of like different scrap papers, like leftover cut-offs from prior journals that I've made. I don't know that any of them are really big enough. Oh yeah. To make sheets, but they might be fun to collage different papers. I also have, oh, I don't like that big block there. Maybe I can break it up a little bit. I also have, I think I'm going to have to go back into the book for more pages. I also have like a box of different types of pages from books. I can always reach in there and grab some. Yeah. I just don't know what direction I'm going to go, I guess, right? I won't know until I'm there. I'm not going to cross that bridge until I get there. So the papers in my stash that I showed you guys are mostly like, they're not really papers. They're just like tissue paper and some old wrapping paper. But I don't have any paper that I can use to make journals, signatures for journals. So I'm definitely going to be pulling from my stash for sure, which is why I said from the outset that this is not going to be like a 100% junk journal, because I just don't think I can make a 100% junk journal. I don't really want to. I want to incorporate different elements, not just all junk. So might as well do what makes me happy, right? Oh, this is pretty. Oh no, this is pretty. Wait till you see this. Look at that. That's a nice page of colorful shirts. Very pretty. You can use that. Oh, that's perfect. Do I also collage the inside of the book? I do have that that pretty wrapping paper. That might work. That might work. So that's what we have so far. Pretty. And we need something for right there. We'll use a little piece of this. I think this worked out okay. I think that worked out okay. Let's close up this glue. Let's get rid of this pile of scraps. We'll keep that little pile there in case anything presents itself that needs to be covered up. I think that looks really good. Definitely need to clean it up some. So, I mean, this definitely addresses the problem, what to do with the front, but it doesn't solve the raw edges. I could use scraps of fabric. This is what I'm looking for. I could use scraps of fabric and wrap the raw edges. I could just seal the raw edges and kind of protect them a little bit that way. While at the same time leaving it so that you can see the raw edges. Maybe that. What I really have to learn to do is just embrace the imperfections of this project. It's not going to be, what I'm used to, because I'm using upcycled materials, and you have to just work with what you have. I think that looks great. So I have some of my matte medium. Let me reach over, grab a brush. And let's, at the very least, well, if I do this on the front, I'm going to have to stop all work until that dries. So maybe before I do that, let me figure out the inside. So I have this paper, and this might work. When I say I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, I really mean that. We're going to make this up as we go. It's nice, thick paper. Could do that. I wouldn't have to. All right, well, let's trim it and see. I don't know. Let's just trim it. Let's start by just trimming it. I hope I'm in frame, but if I'm not, I'm just trimming paper, so it's all good. Okay, so it's about 8 high. And then 6. Just going to cut it a little bit longer than the 6 so that I can it a little bit shorter than the 6, maybe 5 3/4. Should be better. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to cut another piece. Again, I might be out of frame, but I'm just cutting paper. That's about right. So, I'll get my glue stick. Where'd I put my glue stick? I am going to use a combination of my glue stick and my art glitter glue. Just to be sure. Definitely going to be a very eclectic journal. That's for sure. Very eclectic journal. So I am curious, if you are a journal maker, when you make your journals, what do you start with? What's step one for you? Do you start with the cover and then everything revolves around your cover? Do you pull the pages for your signatures together and do your signatures first and then cover comes later, depending on your signatures? Me, I tend to start with the cover. Like, I know what I want the cover to be, and everything revolves around that. Not a hard rule, but that's generally how I operate. Isn't that pretty? I think that's pretty. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do some trimming. Do you see that? I didn't cut that straight at the top. I either didn't cut it straight or just didn't stick it on straight, but I'm gonna have to do some trimming there. And I think I might put like a little strip of maybe paper or something here on the edge, the inside edge of the covers, just to give it a cleaner look. But the cover itself, I think, turned out really pretty. Definitely needs some trimming. Apparently my cut was far from straight. That's okay. That's what scissors are for. So yeah, I think that looks really, really good. That's a pretty good start. All I have to do now, I think, is just seal this up with some matte medium. Let me go do that. I'll do that right now. And just accept that the cover is not going to be perfect. And that's okay. So I think, my friends, that this is going to be all for this video. I'm not sure how long the video is at this point, but I'm sure it's pretty daggone long. But thought I would share the process with you real time, and you can see what I did, and I guess I'll know for sure tomorrow if this is a success. I think it will be. I think it will be okay. The only thing I would be concerned about is the cover cracking once I try to fold it. And if it does, it's gonna crack on the hinge of on the spine. If anywhere, that's where it will crack. But I think with the Tyvek, to reinforce the cover, it'll just be a superficial type problem. It's not going to, I don't think, structurally affect the book. And to me, that's what's important. Structurally, I want the book to be sound. Aesthetically, I don't know what we're going to end up with, but it's going to be something. So there it is, my friends. Next time you see me, I will share with you what this book cover looks like when everything's dried and done. I'm going to need something more for the cover. Maybe some corrugated cardboard. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's gonna look gorgeous. Okay, I have an idea. And you'll see it in the next video. Okay, my friends, that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you are new to my channel and you are not subscribed, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. If you are subscribed and you haven't activated the notification bell, please do that. That way, anytime I post a new video, you will be notified. And if you liked this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. It truly does go a long way to helping me with my channel. Also, just a reminder, I do have a giveaway floating out there for my birthday, which is coming up. January is my birthday month, and I thought I would celebrate my birthday by having a giveaway. So be sure to check that out. I will post that video down below. If you have any questions, be sure to send me an email. My email is happilyellaafter@gmail.com. It is spelled the exact same way as my YouTube channel. Or you can leave the question down below, and I will try to answer it as soon as I can. Thank you, my friends. I truly do appreciate you, and I will catch you all in the next video. Until next time. Bye-bye.